So going back to that bit where before regulation, and then you mentioned that there was a recognition of the need for regulation. What brought that about? Was that something that was perceptible to you at a farm level? Or was it...
No. We felt, because you see, you would treat areas of your property, some places there would be no reason to take the trees out, because they were coexisting with the grass. Look, I'm trying to put this in simple terms. In other cases, you'd be looking to pick the most productive patches to take the trees out so that you could grow grass and therefore have feed. So I don't think, well, certainly from my memory, there was no real reason to have this level of regulation, except other things started to come along, like using land clearing in Queensland in terms of our emissions at Kyoto. And I think that put the seal on it.
Yeah, okay.
That really put the seal. And then there was a second argument started to come along about carbon and carbon sinks, and what was the best way to capture carbon. And, that is another thing.
Was that more, so the Kyoto, so 1995 sort of Kyoto thing was more of a driver, do you think, than biodiversity or species loss in veg management?
I believe that it was a convenience. It became, okay, here is the federal government, a conservative federal government, imposing this, taking up what Queensland was doing and saying, actually, this is helping us. So that's a big argument to come back with. And I guess it was more at that level that I think it then became more important to the Queensland governments of the time. And even when there was a conservative government, they never walked back. So there was a political plus in having the Veg Management Act and all the subsequent amendments.